Hey ShitBusters fans, it's Charlie here, coming to you from not Bermuda, actually. I'm just sitting at home in the middle of the day, nothing spooky going on. Don't know why Zane actually thought I'd be heading to Bermuda. I never said anything about it, and we certainly don't have him planning to take me there. So yeah, I thought today I would sort of introduce you guys to what I like to do, which is basically just tell stories. I'm going to talk to you about some ShitBusters lore, answer some frequently asked questions. So I'm going to start off by telling you guys sort of the ShitBusters origin story, how we actually got together and investigating the paranormal. And that's actually a pretty funny story. We started out, we were just a couple of friends. We wanted to make movies, but when you make movies, you have to, you gotta have like a cast and a crew, and you have to have costumes and a script or whatever. So we found out pretty quickly that sort of thing wasn't for us. Way too much forethought. We like to just kind of do things spontaneously, and that wasn't really gonna work with what we wanted to do originally. So we looked for something that we could document. We wanted to document reality. We wanted to show America what the real world is like. So we wanted something sort of mysterious that we could explain, something that we could explore together with our audience. We started out by filming small animals just doing things, but that wasn't hard-hitting enough when you really wanted to dig deep. So that's when we thought about doing some grave digging, just go to cemeteries and bust up some graves, but Marley wasn't super into it. She thought that would be a little offensive to spirits and such, and also kind of illegal. So we decided against that. But it did get us on the road to where we are now, investigating the paranormal. So that's when we started talking about what we felt about, ghosts and stuff like that. So yeah, from there we got a camera. By then we actually had a camera, and we started filming. You guys have seen our episodes, you know what we do. So yeah, that's how we started together as the ShitBusters. I think it's pretty important to mention that we aren't limiting ourselves to just busting ghosts and spirits, We're the ShitBusters. We can bust shit in general. One of the things we hope to do once we're back together over the summer is to search for the things that scare us most and just conquer them. We're gonna look them right in the face and sing them songs on a ukulele and provoke them with crude language. So for me, that means things like chupacabras. I'm pretty scared of those. If I had goats, I'd be really worried about those getting sucked. I know Marley, she's pretty scared of really anything that makes loud noises. She's a pretty quiet person. So I don't know, like what those hairy guys that live in the mountains, Bigfoot, lumberjacks. No, it's Bigfoot. And Zane, on the other hand, isn't actually scared of anything. If you ever see in our show Zane looking scared, it's actually just excitement. Zane is excited to explore things that would scare the average person. So Zane's gonna have to get creative. Another question we get asked a lot is how we came up with the name ShitBusters. If you search for us online, you'll notice that there are other groups, not paranormal investigators, that call themselves the ShitBusters. They are not the actual ShitBusters. We're the real ShitBusters, obviously. It was around the time of our first lockdown, actually, that we finally pinned down a name, and it was actually not the first name that I would have picked myself, but Zane was really enthusiastic about it, and when Zane's enthusiastic about something, you kind of gotta let Zane go for it. And we thought after our first lockdown that we might change it, but by then we had already gotten our brand together. We had our Instagram, our Facebook, all that. So it's basically too late now to change it. We actually have some footage of the conversations we had that led to ShitBusters becoming our name. Marley might release those later on for you guys to see. We get asked a lot how we prepare for our lockdowns, and we sort of hinted at that in episode 2 between talking to Etheline and going on our lockdown. We like to pump ourselves up by watching our favorite shows. Most of them related to the paranormal. I like watching Supernatural a lot. I know Zane is a huge fan of Ghost Adventures, Zach Bagans and his crew. Marley is too. Yeah, I think in a different way. We might go out for some nighttime food. Last time we got some breakfast food from a diner. It was nice. We might even do like a massage train. We'll just line up and rub each other's shoulders. How do we wind down after a lockdown? Well, usually it's pretty early in the morning by the time we get back, so we might not even sleep, which means for rough days we do lockdowns on the weekends. What am I looking forward to doing with ShitBusters? It's hard for me to say, but I really do want to go after that Chupacabra that's been bugging me. I mean, there hasn't been a Chupacabra in my life at any point that I know of, unless they're like shapeshifters. I don't think they are. But it's something that just growing up I've always heard about, you know, it's always been on the edge of my imagination. It's terrifying, but I want to face it and finally master that part of my psyche. Yeah, really my goal in watching these is to learn more about what I can do as the ShitBusters cameraman. Yeah, I'm constantly learning how I can better help my friends out, Zane and Marley, so we can show you guys what there is to bust. And we're hoping that through our project here, ShitBusting, that we can convince you guys who might have an interest in the paranormal to search on your own for all the weird things in your daily life. Our next step, since we aren't going to see each other for a while, Zane, Marley, and I, is we're going to be each exploring our own aspects of shitbusting. So I'm sure Marley's going to do something that frightens her and helps us actually be an effective team. Zane is going to be doing something exciting and just amazing, really. I'll be, talking to you guys. That's what I like to do. So yeah, that's sort of all I wanted to talk to you guys today about, was just where I am, how I got here, a little bit of that. Every day is an adventure with the ShitBusters, so there's still so much more I can tell you about. So I think that'll be it for this video. If you guys have any more questions, you can always email us, you can tweet us. We're sure to respond. Marley was on top of the social media. If you see anything spooky, paranormal, or weird, we'll probably not investigate it, but it'd be nice to see anyway. And we'll be back soon. See ya, ShitBusters fans.